not really feeling this. Like,
Food?
I mean, this whole thing. It's like we couldn't go nowhere better.
Where was you trying to go?
Somewhere nice. Something, I thought it was gonna be a little fancier.
Well, this woman's statement goes to show you that she's really not on the date because she's interested in the guy. She is really on this date because she's interested only in making herself feel comfortable and getting a free meal out of this man. Because if she really be genuinely interested in the man and not in his wallet, his pocket, the location, or the food that she can get for free, it really wouldn't matter where these two people are going. She didn't even touch the food. Like, really, it's not good enough for her. Since when did it become a plate full of food? Because I see a whole steak, I see some macaroni and cheese, and I see some broccoli. Since when did a plate of food become not worthy enough? Like, is your poop really going to smell like roses when you are taken to a 5-star restaurant? As we all know, and it's very obvious that a lot of women nowadays, they go on dates with men just to get a free meal out of them. But these will be the same type of women who are out here trying to get some respect from people. Like, how are you going to request respect from someone when you are out here bumming off of a man's money so you can get a meal for free? I would not even waste my time and my energy in spending a night out with a man that I am not even interested in. And I would not even feel good about myself when I'm out here bumming a meal out of somebody that I don't even like. That would be an insult to myself. But when you are out here as a lady, as a woman, you are independent and you are strong and you are just, manipulating men for a free meal. I guess there's nothing else that we can tell you. I guess you made it in life. You're the shit, literally. Besides, I personally believe that a woman has to earn a good meal. Like, you would have to be out there, prove to a man that you are worth him to spend a lot of money on you. Why would a man want to have to spend money on you? He barely knows you. You don't even like him. You don't know under what circumstances that man is making that money, taking you out on a date, and then you are complaining about the location. Women like that have no right to complain about the location because they haven't done anything for the food. They haven't done anything for the car that is coming to pick them up. They haven't done anything for that man to go out there, go to work, make his money so he can take you out, and you got a nerve to complain about the location or, request a fancier and nicer location just because you deserve it? How does he know that you deserve it? Most of these chicks, they go on a date or two and then they ghost the man, and then they're sitting at home feeling good about it. But when a man ghosts them, they're online crying about it. Make it make sense. But do you know what the real issue is out here with a lot of modern women nowadays? They are not appreciative. They are not considerate. They are not humble. And when you have these 3 things missing as far as a soft skill, then there is no future with this woman because she will never appreciate what you do for her. She will never be humble enough to appreciate what you do for her. And she will never be considerate of the circumstances that you do things for her under. I don't know if that was English, but I hope you all know what I mean. So if you have a woman and she acting like this on the first date, just know that she is not on this date for you. She is on this date just to make herself feel comfortable, just to be seen, and probably just to upload some stories online. I really don't understand why so many women are stressing over an expensive restaurant, a fancy location, because that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean, it has no substance. Just because it has a name, just because it has a price that is just higher than average, doesn't mean it's good. And when there's no connection between the man and the woman, you can pay as much as you want. Money can't buy you love. But it feels like that a lot of women are not even looking for love anymore, and men are kind of, in a way, but they just don't know who to trust anymore because women are just so manipulative and selfish nowadays, which probably got a lot of men wondering about why they should be looking for love. But at the end of the day, when you have someone who behaves like that, it's a red flag. It's a red flag, and you don't have to tolerate it. Like my husband and I, for instance, we don't even feel comfortable in expensive restaurants. Like, we are so down to earth, and luckily we are both the same way. We were invited to a wedding before. It took place at a pretty high-end expensive location. That whole vibe was just weird because everybody was kind of stuck up. We felt super uncomfortable, and we literally sat there and just laughed at the food. Now, I'm not the type of person, I don't want to make fun of food, but they served us an onion that was completely black, and it was decorated looking like a lit up Christmas tree. And I'm like, is all that necessary? Why does the onion have to be black? Why is there so much stuff on the onion? Why can't they just do simple things to this food that makes it taste well enough anyway? cut the onion, fry it, add some other things to it, and that's about it. But long story short, I'm just glad that a lot of men are waking up to the BS. Because the way this man is reacting towards her statement, her comment, her energy, her behavior is priceless. Just keep watching.
I mean, if you don't want your plate, I appreciate you.
Now that right there was a genius move. That was a genius move, gentlemen. You don't have to be out there spending your money on somebody that's not even worth it. You don't have to spend your money on anyone to impress them, because at the end of the day, half of these chicks don't even want to spend their time with you. Because if they would want to spend their time with you, for you being you, they would not have to be taken to these high-end restaurants, locations, and whatsoever. Y'all could just be fine taking a walk, drinking some coffee, watching the sunset. But no, these women, they want to have some gold, some edible gold spread onto their meals. Can't even pay their freaking rent. Don't get me started. Don't get me started.